Hello everyone. Welcome to today's episode of Innovator Se Baat. And today we are joined by someone truly inspiring from our ecosystem, Miss Saumya Kumari, one of the young women leading deep tech innovation in India. Saumya is the founder of Glipmse, a medtech startup working on impactful solution for special ability and low vision individuals. While we'll hear more from her directly, Glimstech is all about using emerging technologies to make accessibility more empowering. So today we'll talk about Soumya's journey as a young female founder, what shaped her path, and how is she working towards creating change through technology. So hello Soumya.
Hello, yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So could you introduce yourself to the audience and tell us what Glimstech is
Mm.
all about?
Sure, so I am Saumya. I am the CTO at Glipmse. At Glipmse, we are building smart AI-powered devices for people with low vision.
So, Soumya, before we could start what exactly the solution is, I want you to please explain audience what the problem is. What is actually the low vision and what kind of people do need this solution? So please explain that.
Sure, yeah, thank you for asking that. Low vision is a condition that affects around 20 million people in our country and more than 100 million people in the world. In this condition, people generally lose a part of their vision. They are mostly affected by retinal diseases or problems with their optic nerve. That is something non-correctable, and the solution is not available by the medical science right now. That is why we are trying to help these people through external means, such as our device. Currently, most of them are relying on binoculars or magnifying glasses, which is a very sad situation. And many people have to lose their jobs and education because of this. So, through our solution, we are trying to make a change. Low vision is a condition that causes irreversible low vision that cannot be corrected through any glasses, surgery, or it cannot be corrected by any means. So, we do not have any way to correct it as of now. That is why we have built a device that lets you utilize your remaining vision to its best. Uh, like what we do, we capture everything from the eye's perspective and enhance it and give it to you.
Okay. So, what inspired you to start Glimpse Tech? Like, was there any moment or experience that made this problem feel personal or urgent that is to be solved? So, what is that?
So, yeah, it is a very personal problem for us because my co-founder personally faces this problem. Back then, when we were in our second year, we were working on a project in VR. And that is when we discovered that VR as a technology can be very helpful for people with low vision because we can capture the real world and make it virtual. Then we started working on it. We have also filed two provisional patents on it. We have a research paper on this. And now we have also incorporated our startup, which is incubated here at SIIC, and looking forward to creating more impact.
Nice. So, as we have discussed, you have just completed your graduation this year. So, you are very young for this role of a CTO or a startup founder, already find some professional patents or doing a company thing. So, as a young female founder, building a deep tech solution in VR or AR, what have been the most defining challenges, like what you have faced personally, and how did you navigate them?
Like there have been a lot of challenges uh, in many aspects, be it technology, be it gaining trust, because initial trust issues do come in. Most people identify me as a student when I go to startup meets. But you have to build trust slowly. So when I start speaking of my solution and everything we have done so far, that is how I slowly build trust in people. Apart from that, there have been many other challenges while talking to VCs and explaining our future plans, expanding in our niche criteria that is an assistive technology. But yeah, we have been navigating quite well
Yeah,
through these so far.
That's great. So, as you mentioned, you are the CTO. So, can you explain a bit what is who is the CEO and what is the age difference you guys have? Yeah, what are the problems that you, if there are any problems
Mhm.
despite of age, or you have just completed your graduation. So, how are your studies going on simultaneously or something?
So yeah, luckily we don't have that problem. My CEO and my co-founder is from the same batch that I am from. He
Okay.
is from electrical and I was from chemical. And right now he is pursuing his dual degree at IIT Kanpur while I have graduated and working full time on this.
Okay, okay. So,
Yeah.
how did this IIT Kanpur ecosystem or SAIC or programs like Mighty, EIR shaped your growth, both as a founder or as a technologist?
So I think IIT Kanpur had a big role in this because when we started, we didn't know it is going to be this big. It was our advisors, our faculties that showed uh, the trust in us and gave us the confidence to build it, to actually build a company around it. Because I have just graduated, so I did have placement offers, but I had rejected that and worked on this full time. So there were big decisions, and it couldn't have happened if I didn't had the trust of my college and my faculties and my advisors.
Okay, and what
Or
was your family's reaction to it? You rejecting the placements.
yeah,
So,
that was a difficult thing to convince them initially. They were very shocked by the decision. But like I could convince them that I can get a job anyway whenever I want, but I want to work on this when I can. Because startup ecosystem is something that is very fast. New technologies come in,
mhm.
new challenges come in. So if we keep it for some time later, like 3 years or 5 years, then we never know what is going to happen.
Yeah, definitely. And it is great actually because AR and VR are very interesting technologies, and you are using these technologies to help people. So it's a great thing. So looking ahead, what is your vision for Glimpse Tech, and what impact do you hope it will create for the people with low vision in coming years? What's a kind of goal to you that this is what I want to work for? This is the extreme thing that I will be very happy if this is achieved.
Yeah, so there are around 20 million people in India suffering from this problem.
Okay.
We want to reach every section of the society, from the top tier to the lowermost people, and that is why we are taking various approaches, going through government tenders and through NGOs, so that we can reach to people in the below poverty line also. Also, we want to expand from being an assistive technology to a diagnostic company as well. We are working on various other solutions, that is eye diagnostic, eye diagnostics. We are using the same hardware and expanding in various spaces while gaining trust so slowly and scaling. I
Okay.
think in next 5 years we would be fully into like we have covered around at least 5 million people through our assistive and diagnostic devices.
Yeah, that's a clear vision. That's important, and it's a clear and nice vision. And all the best to you for
Yeah.
that. So, just the last question, which is that what message would you like to share with young women who want to build something bold in technology? Because whenever we go into the market or whenever we go into the platform or stage, women, first of all, being a woman and then making
Mhm.
people hear us is a problem. Second, women in technology, people already assume that we are not into that kind of field. So, what message would you like to give people, or what thing you would like to tell other women, young women founders, that they should believe in themselves, or what you're thinking on this?
I think it is very important to give yourself the opportunities because opportunities do come to us, but we only undervalue us, considering that we won't be able to take up or do something great out of it. I think that confidence is the key barriers in women entering technology or this kind of risky fields.
Yeah.
I think women, especially the young women, You should be confident enough. Give things a try because you never know what is going to be a big thing in future.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so yeah, that is it. Be confident, try new things out, and give your best in them.
coming from a young female, it feels so good and inspiring to hear. I hope many young female founders who will see this, or aspiring founders, aspiring females who will see this interview, will get inspired by you. And
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
best to you. And we hope that SIICID Kanpur will be able to help you as much as we can. And we will love to see you reaching the goals that you have aspired for.
yeah,
So thank
yeah. That is a privilege to actually inspire people. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
yeah. So thank you and have a nice day.